If you need to pair your handheld to another truck, you are going into a spare. The first thing you want to do is get in the truck and turn the key to the on position. Grab your Moss handheld and plug it into the cradle and make sure that it gets fully seated. Go ahead and hit the PeopleNet icon and hit OK to disable ICAP. PeopleNet will then begin to launch. Because the handheld is not been paired to this truck, you will then get a pop-up that states you need to process an install. When that screen comes up, go ahead and select process install. As you can see here, there are red X's over the onboard computer and the GPS. That is due to the fact that we have not connected yet. The OBC on the right-hand side is now turned to the antenna. Now we will get the prompt to process the install. So when this pops up, go ahead and press Install New Device, and then Continue Install. At this point, you can see that PeopleNet is closing down, and it will reboot the handheld, and it will come back up to the Moss main menu. This process will take about 2.5 minutes. Alright, from the Moss main menu, go ahead and press the PeopleNet icon. Again, hit OK to initialize ICAP. Now, PeopleNet is launching, and you will see the blue bar moving across the screen. This is going to, the bar will go across about 3 times, and it's going to take about 2 to 2.5 minutes. When the enter password screen comes up, our password is 9238, and hit OK. It then asks, the device is recognized as connected to a different OBC. Would you like to process an installation? Yes. Is this a new installation? The answer is no. On the installer ID, we use 1234, and the vehicle ID is the last 8 digits of the truck VIN. So in this case, it is AH263330. And then on the old DSN, go ahead and clear that out and click on Submit. At the bottom it says Submitting Installation Request. This process may take several minutes. That screen needs to change, and as you can see on my screen here, it now says Installing Data Store, Activation Nearly Complete. If it does not change to Installing Data Store, Activation Nearly Complete within 5 minutes, contact PeopleNet support, give them your truck number, and tell them that you are having problems pairing your handheld and that they need to complete an NV Nora Victor RAM clear. That will clear out any and all of the bad data on the OBC, and once it's completed, it'll reboot the handheld, and then we rerun this process and it will roll right through. At this point, PeopleNet is just about done. So it is loading the plugins. We now have the status screen that is appearing, and Event Journal Service is activating, and Mail Message Manager is activating. Device will refresh when the data call ends to activate eDriver logs. You can go ahead and hit OK. You can now see that Event Journal Service is activated and Mail Message Manager is activating. The pairing process is now complete. PeopleNet is closing down. It will reboot the handheld, and then MOS will come back up. All right, it is now complete, so now we can hit the PeopleNet icon. Again, check OK for activating ICAP. On a normal workday, this is what your reps should see. Once they have launched PeopleNet, they should get out of their truck and turn off their electrical, roll up their cords, pull their wheel chocks, go check their load to make sure everything is correct. If they have any pallet jacks or six-wheelers that they need to load on the truck, now would be a good time to do so, because it takes about 2 minutes for the X's to disappear. As we can see on the bottom, we have an X over the GPS, and the OBC is grayed out with an X. So again, within 2 minutes, the OBC will turn into an antenna, and then data synchronization will take place, and then we'll be able to log in. As you can see, the OBC is now a green antenna, and now we will see the data synchronization in progress. Both of the red X's are now gone. The driver can now go ahead and plug in their login information.